Hello and welcome, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Ali Mitchell.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Ali. Let's now head out to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
Easy decision for the captain there, batting first in home conditions. The left-hander taking the first ball of the day. Lovely player to watch. They'll want to see off the first 20 balls and then start to work into a big innings. And at the other end will be the left-hander.
And the spectators here at the moment, they're absolutely captivated by what they're watching. Perfect, right out of the middle, and bludgeons that one to the boundary.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. No. Terrible shot. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, just might get that wicket. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover field. Pinged off of that.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Waits for it. Crack! And that looks to be 4.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, that's a wondrous stroke. Straight through the covers.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. That's a solid shot.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Masood has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Cracking shot, leant on the ball and hit strongly through the line. 4 more.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Got that away nicely. Huge. 24 runs added in that over. Karachi 37 for none.
Tremendous start. Bowlers have been asking questions and have answered with full honours. Can he come back with a dot ball?
There could be a couple if they hustle. Straight to the fielder.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Sharp shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. There'll be runs here.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over, 10 runs from it. Karachi are 47 for none.
Well, it was going to be hard to maintain that start they had the previous 2 overs, but they're in a strong position for the second half of the power play.
Nice shot, straight to gully. Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Cautious is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Went for the drive. Complete miss. Was quick onto that in the infield. Wow, that's missed a lot. A new bowler is coming into the attack. Nice shot. Runs possible. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Finds the fielder with that shot. Going with spin now. Great shot. There's a fielder back there, but they won't be stopping that one. Masood loves the short balls, and that hook shot was no exception.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that and they'll be well on their way to 100.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Great shot. At least one on offer.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Scamper through for a single. Good running. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
End of the over. 10 off it. Karachi a 67 for none.
Outstanding job. They read all the bowler's variations. Combination of precision and power. Tremendous power play.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
What a shot. Lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that. Shot, should be runs here. Good stop, probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Worked away, that's a nice single.
Bad decision making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
6 runs added in the over. Karachi 73 for none.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Nice shot, runs possible. Couldn't get it through the field.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats, thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing. They'll get it at least one here. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Rolled the wrists over nicely, down towards fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it. Can't get that outside the ring field. Misses everything. That's a solid shot. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Shah showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
Got onto that so early. The cut shots in front of square, teased the field all the way to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus. Back to line and length. Oh, stunning delivery.
Seifert, the right-handed batter, out in the middle, doing some quick final checks.
Shatter coming back into the attack, has done well so far. That's a great catch. Munro, a deep cover point, had to make up a bit of ground, but they've held on to a peach of a catch.
A left-hander, middle-order batter at the crease, will be watchful early on.
Oh, great ball. The bowler looks really confident.
The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. Onto that early. That could be 4. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Sharp with a standard catch out in the deep. Didn't really have to move at all.
Vague coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
They'll get at least 1 here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Nice shot, straight to gully. Can't hit it any more sweetly than that. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Doesn't beat the infield. End of the over. 5 off it. Karachi are 106 for 4.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Shot. Should be runs here. Dropped it. Great shot. Gets a hold of that and places it through square leg. Oh, that's great work in the deep. Saved a certain boundary. No, terrible shot. Absolutely middled that. Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the one on offer. Islamabad managed to keep the batters pretty quiet in that over. We're certainly seeing some very good bowling.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Nawaz, the spinner, coming into the attack. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise.
A boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is focus on getting the next delivery right. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the...
Mayers coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Down the ground, lovely shot. Mid-off chasing. That could be 4. Great shot, pulled straight to back and square leg break. Oh, that's just outrageous.
The right-hander, new batter out in the middle and ready to face up. He's got their tail up.
Winds up but misses. It's like they went a bit too early on that shot. Poor shot, really lucky. Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. Power and precision in that shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Yemen has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nice shot, cut away, running towards the boundary. That'll take some chasing.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Late cut, straight to the fielder. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck, too.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh, that's nifty batting there. Well-timed late cut, and there's nobody out there in the deep. That'll be 4 more.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away. Nice shot. Runs possible. Mayers over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4. There'll be runs here. Oh, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. End of the over. Karachi, 155 for 5.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Shah, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Onto that early. That could be 4. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Shot. Should be runs here. That's a boundary save for sure. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Everyone's gone up. Cautious back on now. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Off the middle of the bat.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. That's a solid shot. They'll get at least 1 here. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Karachi starting to hit their stride now after a big over. Islamabad in a whole heap of trouble.
There was some wonderful stroke play on offer for the fans here. Bowlers just weren't tight enough.
Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there. Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Was quick onto that in the infield. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Went for the drive, complete miss. Gone. Straight for long on, and it's a pretty regulation catch in the end. And that's the end of the innings. Islamabad have been set a target of 177 runs. This is a very defendable total. The openers will need to get their eye in very quickly and get the scoreboard ticking over if they have any chance.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Worked away. It's a nice single.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Going with pace now. Great shot. At least one on offer. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Well played, could be a quick single. Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Finds the middle, it won't find the boundary. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. End of the over, 5 runs coming from it. Islamabad are 6 for none.
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. There's been a good mix of bowling variations, though.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Ali did very nicely out there in the boundary.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away. How will he reply?
That's been smacked away. Fielders will not stop that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. Might look to go big again here.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, too much room, and got what it deserved.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
3 down, and they're maintaining the required rate, hovering around that 8 to 10 run mark per over. Very good start to the innings so far.
Nice shot, runs possible. Can't get that outside the ring field. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up.
Doesn't beat the infield. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Scamper through for a single. Good running. That's a solid shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Big edge, where's that going? Ali showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Well left and through to the keeper.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with a plum.
Square cut, finds point, no run. 13 runs added there. Islamabad are 42 for 1.
Very good run rate at the moment, doing enough to stay even with the runs needed.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs. That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Karachi with a massive shout. Big appeal. This could be out.
Mayers, a new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end.
Shot, should be runs here. Mayers taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Mightn't get to the boundary, they should get at least a couple. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Cuts that off well in the infield. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Straight to the fielder. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Masood coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. There'll be runs here. There could be a couple if they hustle. Couldn't get it through the field. Brilliant diving stop. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Shot, should be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Munro staying put, but the opposition put in a huge appeal. And gone. Amazing from the keeper.
Right-hander, new man to the crease.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Nicely played. He's quick onto that in the infield. Warner finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved.
It's been a bit of a battle finding some big overs, but they worked the ball around nicely.
Edge, but it drops safely. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Great shot. At least one on offer. They'll get at least one here. Nice shot. Runs possible. Flick down to fine leg for the single. That's the over. Islamabad a 75 for 3.
Required run rate is climbing. They're hovering around 6 to 7 and over. They need to start taking some risks.
Oh, a bit of a gamble here. Picked the length up early and have gone after the bowler with a fantastic slog sweep.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary. Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Mayers drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Reverse sweep, nicely played. Just a single though. Shot, should be runs here. That's a solid shot. Can't get that outside the ring field. Worked away. That's a nice single. There'll be runs here. Nicely played. Runs 1. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Doesn't beat the infield. Masood deflates the crowd there, pulls up short, and that's going to be a dead ball. Nicely played. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. get at least one here. Nice shot. Runs possible. Massive outside edge. Brilliant shot there.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Bowler needs to tighten up a bit.
Edge, amazing delivery. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Over pitch, punch through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Timed that perfectly.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Could be close. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
New batsman at the crease, the right-hander, and he's very capable with the bat. First ball for the batter, coming in.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. Edged, unplayable. That's gone. Fine catch by the wicketkeeper.
New batter at the crease, right-hander, very capable with the bat.
Shut up, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Edged it, caught, and that's stuck. And out, 2 wickets, 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
New man at the crease will look to settle into his innings quickly and work the ball around.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Shot, should be runs here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Comes down the wicket and drives that in the air. Great attacking play by the batter. 4 more.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left the wide delivery alone.
Clipped away neatly off the pads. Should get 4.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will the bowler respond?
Good shot. A beauty.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot. Punches it away to the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one. A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nicely played. There could be a couple if they hustle. "19 runs added there. Islamabad are 135 for 6.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
There'll be runs here. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Great shot, just square of backward point. That might just make it.
Flashed away and got it well enough to find the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Massive outside edge. Couldn't get it through the field. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. 9 runs added there. Islamabad are 144 for 6.
They're behind the required rate late in the innings. No other choice now but to just go for it.
Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Nice shot. Runs possible. Great shot. At least one on offer. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Into the final over. Just too many runs needed to get victory, I would suggest, unless the bowling goes completely awry. Oh, superb timing.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Have to go for it now.
Nice shot. Edged. What a ball. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged, unplayable. There could be a couple if they hustle. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.